Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra August 13, 2022. Transits encourage an excellent flow of cooperation and communications today. A kind gesture or contact from a friend or acquaintance can figure strongly. You're in fine form for letting go of those things that have weighed you down or attitudes that keep you stuck in the past. There could be insights into a professional or personal interest out of the blue. A Sun-Uranus transit encourages interacting with your world a little differently. You might draw upon experience and wisdom to solve a problem likely related to your career or reputation. Instincts for making changes and improvements are excellent, but because we're a day behind a new moon, it's best to wait to implement them. With your curious planetary ruler, Mercury, transiting through revolutionary Aquarius and your exotic ninth house of adventure, expansion, and belief systems, chances are that you're eager to learn something that piques your interest, even if that requires you to step outside of your comfort zone. Luna will be glimmering through this area of your chart, which means you're also more prone to experiencing restlessness, explaining the insatiable F.O.M.O. you're feeling at this time. Who's the catch? Whether it be a sexy foreigner abroad or someone you're DMing with from a distance, you're being called to embrace the unconventionality of it all and trust the process. Consider an alternative path. Now that the moon has left stoic Capricorn for unconventional Aquarius, your mind begins to wander with excitement about the future of your career path. Quirky Luna is inspiring you to take your career in a unique direction, likely dotted with innovative mentors and atypical learning opportunities. If this seems like something you are willing to consider, use the lunar energy to emotionally invest in the off-the-beaten career path. Start researching opportunities far and wide that could be aligned with what you are seeking. As Venus and Mars, the planets of money and passion, work to make their final days in your financial sector count, they are bringing Pluto, the planet of change and revolution, into the fold. This is the start of the first ever triple alignment of the planets of money, war, and revolution in your financial sector in our lifetime, and with it a chance to fight to take your financial power back. You have some serious business to attend to now, so treat it right. You're usually more in line with quickly jotted notes than carefully planned lists, but make an exception this time. Things are moving too quickly. When the planets are in harmony, you can expect to feel psychically in tune with what is most important to you. You can sense how important it is for you to exercise before you do anything else. When you get your excess energy out at the gym or in a challenging yoga session, for example, you are more likely to say what you mean and mean what you say when you are with your friends. Pay attention to your inner wisdom. If you've been considering implementing some better planning or organizational habits into your daily life, this day is a good time to start. Focusing on a set pattern can be challenging for you, however, it is not impossible. By incorporating a sounder regimen into your lifestyle, you will find that you are more productive and satisfied. Don't hesitate to ask for some advice from those you admire in this regard, and be sure to commit your plans to paper. This helps solidify your intentions. Our eyes in the sky. Your perception of what is real is likely off a bit, so big decisions are not advised during this time of cosmic and seasonal change. The thinning of the veil during the seasonal shifts can make you more susceptible to aggression from competitors, people who are jealous, and anyone you've angered. It would be best to lay low for now and protect yourself when you need to. On the upside, you're likely feeling generous and charitable now as well, so go with it and just be your most authentic self. Generosity is good for your attitude too, because your kindness enables you to win the support of many. Boost your public profile to the next level. Today's spring equinox signals the Earth coming back to life, and why shouldn't your popularity do the same? In the morning, the Pisces moon squares off with Pluto in Capricorn, provoking unrest. In relationships, resentments flare up. We believe others haven't been treating us with the respect we feel entitled to. And yet, we likely haven't achieved desired results because we have made weak compromises. If we have willingly sacrificed our personal aims to preserve the peace, are we truly being walked over? Our distress is less the fault of another party. We share culpability for drawing poor boundaries. Arguments ultimately prove cathartic and get us to examine our own behavior. In the coming month, we take charge of our hero's journey, adopting leadership mantles and blazing independent trails. Cardinality infuses our decisions with purpose and meaning. Yet, we can ride this wave of innovation to manifest progressive change. Look for ways to bring people together by celebrating courage and uniqueness. Live in the moment and feel into your fire. You wake up thinking about a million different things thanks to an early morning quick-thinking Mercury-Jupiter sextile. This positive mental energy gives you an open-minded, broad future outlook and is perfect for brainstorming ideas and starting to make loose plans for some major things you'd like to see happen in your life, eventually. This is also a great time to do little things that can improve your mental daily life, like playing a new word game or doing research on a topic that interests you. Committing to learning something new every day might sound tedious or even, boring at first, but your brain will thank you in the long term. The urge to create emotional drama just so you aren't bored is strong, but that will probably cause more trouble than it's worth. Watch an action movie instead of picking a fight with someone IRL. You from seeing the truth. On the other hand, you could see flaws you've ignored up to now. The cosmic energy is very dense, which is why it would be best to rest and retreat instead of try to connect with people. Watch a movie and take a nap instead of falling down the rabbit hole of paranoia. After midnight, Venus in Taurus forms a trine to Pluto in Capricorn, intensifying romantic and financial situations. While difficult Venus-Pluto aspects might cause us to behave jealously, the trine shows us the value of digging deep and investigating what lies beneath surface-level interactions in ways that are ultimately transformative. A love affair that begins now would be one where each person negotiates their power dynamics through the vessel of the relationship, achieving healing in the process. We can use this influence to overcome sexual hang-ups and trust issues with our partners. On a material level, this can be a good time to invest in property or assets. They may come with hidden perks, yielding unexpected value over time. Shortly following this, the Sun exits cerebral Gemini to journey through emotional Cancer in the month ahead. At this time, we become more aware of which relationships, business, or domestic factors allow us to feel safe in expressing our identity. To this end, we might be more attracted to that which reminds us of our past, which we view through a haze of nostalgia. We can pine for our childhoods or the way that things used to be. Our frame of reference is insular, making us more comfortable on our home turf, within established relationships or family dynamics. Our ego and our emotions are aligned, so we are less self-conscious about sharing our feelings. Yet, we still prefer to reveal ourselves to those who have earned our trust, as we know that not everyone is worthy of witnessing our vulnerability.